Hello. It's been a long old time since I did a sat down video on this channel, but I thought a Q&A would be quite fun to do because I've literally not done one of these in ages. I also just want to let you guys know that I have changed the channel name a little bit. So this channel used to be called Beckie Vlogs, but now it's called More Beckie. I decided to change it because I posted a night routine, I think it was maybe like a month ago, and it's actually been like one of my best performing videos here on the channel. So I thought, okay, maybe I shouldn't just post vlogs on here, maybe I should do, you know, skincare bits. I don't really get to talk about skincare that much, but honestly it's like one of my biggest passions. Like fashion and skincare are like 50-50 in terms of like my absolute loves, but I only really post about fashion on the main channel and then on my Instagram. So I thought, you know what, this channel would be great for that kind of stuff. Challenges, Q&As, videos with my sister, and of course the vlogs will still be posted. Like I'm still going to post my weekly vlog every Sunday morning, and then if I go on holiday and you know all that good stuff will still remain, but there'll just be a few other videos dotted here and there. So I hope that's okay. I hope you don't mind about the name change of the channel. And yeah, right, let's get into the Q&A. Okay, so the questions you guys have sent in are so random. We've got things about work, we've got things about life, boys, TV, there's loads of things. So I'll start with the first one, which is thoughts on the Drag Race UK winner. So spoiler alert, the winner of Drag Race was Lawrence Chaney, or Lawrence Chaney. I think that's how RuPaul said it. Please, if anyone watching is Scottish, I'm so sorry. You know what, like, it's not, I don't mind Lawrence winning. Like, honestly, any of the girls, I would have been completely fine with winning. I do think that Bimini, in my personal opinion, was a little bit better, but to be honest, my favourite from the finale out of the 4 people in the finale is Taste. Like, I am obsessed with Taste. Just iconic, absolutely iconic. The next question is also a TV one, and it is, what do you think about The Bold Type? So The Bold Type is on Netflix. It's the best series ever. It's kind of like a modern day Sex and the City. It's basically 3 girls who work for a fashion magazine, and it's just kind of like all about their lives. There's 4 seasons, because I think it's been around in the US for a while and it's only just come over to UK Netflix. It's so good. I finished it, I think I finished it 2 days ago, and it actually broke my heart because like I'm really bored now. So if anyone has any TV suggestions, send them through. But I loved it. Genuinely, like, one of my favourite series I've watched in a long time. So yeah, you need to get on that. The next question is, what is your #1 piece of advice to gals looking to secure press trips abroad? I haven't done a huge amount of press trips in terms of like my work, but I guess the main thing, or like my main kind of, well, it's my #1 piece of advice, I would say, is get yourself a media kit. Just put one together. So whether that's like family holidays and you've taken pictures which are insane, or whether, you know, you've gone to a hotel and you just take nice pictures, any kind of like travel content that you would, you know, if you thought, I don't know, if you put yourself in the headspace of like a hotel or a brand, think of the pictures that they would want, and if you've taken pictures similar to that, then put them all in a media kit. Write down some info about you, your stats, your audience, all of that good stuff, and then pitch. But I can actually do like a proper video all on this because I feel like there's a lot of stuff when it comes to pitching. There is a lot of advice online, but if you guys want to know like specifics, then I can do a video on that. But yeah, my #1 piece of advice is just to have a bomb-ass media kit, which, you know, brands can't say no to. Okay, the next question is, did you feel embarrassed when you first had to tell your friends/family that you were a content creator? I kind of got into this like, you know, a bit of a boring way. I had to start a blog as part of a uni project, which I actually only got a C in. Like, it was, I think we had to start a blog. It could be on anything, and I decided to do a fashion one. And my lecturer, I called it, I think I had like a blog and it was literally my name. It was Rebecca Emily Hart. And he was like, that's a really boring name. Like, you know, that's not fashion. And I actually based it off because Lydia Millen had a blog at that point, and I think it was called Lydia Elise Millen. And I loved her, and I was like, right, I'm going to do the same kind of vibe, but my lecturer hated it. So I feel like it all kind of just stemmed from that. So everyone was like, okay, yeah, like this is part of a uni project. And then from there, like, it kind of turned into more than that. I mean, there were a few people from home, like people that weren't really my mates, just like, you know, nasty people from where I live, who had something to say. But to be honest, like, you know, I didn't really care. And it's been like, I think it's been 4 years or 3. No, I think it's been 4 years, and you know, it's paid off. So yeah, I wasn't really embarrassed. I guess the one thing that is the most embarrassing thing with the job is sometimes like taking the pictures, because some people like on the streets can be really annoying or really rude. But luckily I have very good people in my life, so they were just like, you do you, girl, you do you. So the next question actually fits in quite well with the last one, and it is, what's your favourite part of your job? So I was actually talking to my sister about this the other day, because something that I've really fallen in love with, and obviously like I've always enjoyed it, but at the moment I am obsessed with just like putting together the pieces, putting together a look for a shoot day. So like when I'm doing a shoot day with my sister, like we will, I don't know, take like 7, 8 outfits and try and get as many pictures as we can of all of them. And I just love spending, you know, like half an hour, 45 minutes just putting all these outfits together. I lay them all flat. If you guys watch my vlogs, you'll see like I literally like lay them all on my landing. My mum literally, she gets so annoyed with me, but I just love it. I really enjoy styling, and I feel like I'm finally like honing in my personal style. I used to kind of look at what other people were doing and was like, oh, I need to do that, but now I'm just kind of like, I'm just gonna do me. So yeah, I really love that. The next question is, what is your type, top 3 looks and top 3 personality? Okay, type. I would say in terms of looks, ooh, I'd quite like, oh, I don't know, it's quite a hard one, isn't it? Okay, so I like a guy with a full head of hair. Is that really weird? Like, I just like someone with like a good head of hair. It's just something I've always liked. Like someone that just, you know, knows how to style their hair, always looks really good. I quite like tall people. I quite like to date tall people, or definitely like, you know, a fair bit taller than me. And oh my gosh, what's another one that would be like my type? Oh, someone that kind of like, you know, looks after themselves, goes to the gym, like no tea, no shade, but you know, I quite like that. Even though I can't really talk, because to be honest, I don't work out myself. And then top 3 personality is caring. I really like someone that is, you know, caring. If I've got a problem, if I want to moan, I just want someone that's going to be like, okay, I'm here to listen. Funny, like I have to have someone that's going to make me laugh, and probably someone that is like chatty, someone that just is very, well, someone that, you know, has a personality, like someone that is chatty. I talk for England, so I feel like I need to be with someone that can kind of keep up with my level of talking. I can't tell you how many dates I've been on where there's like this awkward silence, and I'm one of those people, I can't have an awkward silence, even if it's like for 2 seconds. I'm like, this is awful, and then I over talk. So, you know, I guess they would be my top 3. I'm probably going to change that. I'll probably watch back this video and I'll be like, that's not my top 3, but on the spot, that is what I can think of. And the next question is, how do you look for locations to shoot in London? So like I said earlier, I've been doing this job for the best part of like 4 years now. So I kind of like, when I'm driving past places in London, I kind of like look at them. I will get my sister like on my map to take a picture of the location that we're in. But one thing I would say, if you are looking for locations, is to like go on different influencers' pictures, because a lot of the time you'll see like the road names and then you can just type them in and then go take pictures there. But I guess the one thing I look for now is just like, you know, nice clean buildings, and buildings that aren't going to really distract from my outfit too much. So like white or cream or like a beige kind of colour. I want my outfit to pop. I used to take pictures in front of like really like bright buildings, and then you'll just lose my outfit in it, and it wasn't the vibe. So yeah, that's kind of what I go for, and I like to go to like places where, you know, it's just a little bit more classy. I quite like that classy vibe at the moment. Okay, next up is, how do I get over my ex who's an arsehole but I love? I mean, if he's an arsehole, then you've done an absolutely bloody good job of getting rid of him, so well done. But I would say, and it's so cliche, time is literally going to be like the best kind of healer. Like, there was exes that I've ended things with and I'm like, oh, how am I going to get over this? But you really do. And I find that, you know, when you get some control on your life, so whether that be like a routine, obviously we can't do a huge amount now, but waking up at a specific time, working out, meditating, writing a journal at night, just getting your thoughts out is probably one of the best things you can do. Like, whenever I'm, you know, even if I'm not struggling like with boy problems, I'm just struggling with like just life in general, I always find that when I get a bit more control of my life and my situation, I don't actually end up thinking about that person so much, and therefore I'll get over them. So that would kind of be my best advice. My DMs are always open. Like, if you ever want to chat about any kind of boy stuff, I mean, I'm not the best with advice, but I'm always here to listen and to send a little voice note. So yeah, that would be my best advice on that. The next question is, have you ever struggled with your mental health? You know what, I think I have in the past, but I never really put it down to that. You know, I'm quite a closed off person when it comes to emotions. Like, all my friends and all my family will tell you is that I don't really let out my emotions, especially when I'm feeling sad or anxious or, you know, just feeling really down. I'm just kind of, it's a horrible thing that I do, and I know I shouldn't do it, but I just kind of like, you know, close it off, and I'm like, I'm not going to deal with it, and hopefully it will go away. I think I'm, you know, lucky enough to have not suffered from it massively, but I definitely think there are moments in the past where I have struggled and have not actually quite realised what I was going through. But yeah, I don't know, it's one of those things. I think I have, and I especially, like, maybe not mental health but anxiety. Like, I have been getting anxiety quite a lot recently, so yeah, I think so. Okay, the next question is how to grow your accounts on social media, Instagram, YouTube, etc. It's so hard. It is so hard, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I spent the entirety of 2020 losing followers. Like, I think I started 2020 with 66,000, and I went down to like 60,000 in that year. I just think social media is one of those things, especially when it comes to like people who are going to follow you and your audience, you just have no control over it really. But what I would say is get yourself all the channels. So get yourself an Instagram, a TikTok, a YouTube, and just try and upload as much as you can. I don't actually use this, so I don't know why I'm preaching this, but like TikTok is a great place to grow your channels, because you don't have to have a huge following for something to go massive on there. So, and actually probably the same with YouTube, as long as you've got, you know, a good video, as long as you're doing like a haul and people to watch it, then, you know, you kind of like, you know, these platforms will do that job, if you get what I mean. But, you know, post regularly, post content that you would love to see, and yeah, I think, oh, and engage with your audience as well. I'd say that's also another good one. Okay, so I'm gonna end the Q&A here, just because I feel like this video is getting a little bit too long now. I literally ramble on and on and on. I'm so sorry about that. Let me know if you do enjoy these kinds of videos. I really enjoyed doing a live. I've not done a Q&A, you know, sat in front of a camera for ages. So yeah, let me know if you liked it, and actually let me know if you didn't like it as well, because then I won't do it again. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the content that's to come on More Beckie, and I will see you in the next video.